You probably clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, but listen closely. What I'm about to tell you will flip everything you believe about attraction upside down. Stay with me until the very end, because by the time we hit the 1-minute mark, you'll never see women the same way again. See, most men think they need to be rich, ripped, or ridiculously good-looking to make a woman fall for them. But what if I told you none of that actually matters? That's right. Women don't fall for the guy with the best car, the best body, or even the best personality. They fall for something deeper, more primal, more psychological. And if you don't understand it, you'll always feel like love is some unpredictable puzzle that never makes sense. But by the end of this, you won't just understand how women think. You'll know exactly how to trigger emotions so powerful that she won't be able to get you out of her head. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you, a free ebook, The Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now. Link in the description or pinned comment. All right, let's dive in. Say these 3 words and watch her fall for you. But before I tell you what they are, let's break down the biggest mistake guys make. They talk too much. See, women don't fall for words. They fall for the feelings those words create. You could say the most poetic, romantic lines, but if she doesn't feel anything deep inside, it's worthless. But when you say the right words at the right time in the right way, you bypass logic and go straight into her emotions. It's not about what you say. It's about how she feels when you say it. That's the secret. Most guys make one of 2 mistakes. Mistake number 1, they try too hard. They overtext, overexplain, overpromise. And the more they talk, the less she listens. Mistake number 2, they say nothing at all. They stay silent, hoping she'll magically notice them. But women don't fall in love with silence. They fall in love with a man who knows how to make them feel something unforgettable. So what are the 3 words? Not yet, because if I just gave them to you right now, they'd be useless. You'd say them, and they wouldn't work. Why? Because the delivery matters more than the words themselves. Imagine 2 men saying the exact same thing to a woman. One is nervous, uncertain, fidgeting. The other is calm, controlled, confident. Who do you think she feels something for? That's right, the one who knows how to say it, not just what to say. So before I give you the 3 words, I need you to understand how to say them in a way that makes her heart race. And that's what we're diving into next. Get ready, because once you learn this, women will never see you the same way again that you're still here, which means you're ready to unlock the secret most men will never understand. Good, because what I'm about to reveal is so powerful that once you master it, women won't just notice you. They'll feel drawn to you in ways they won't even understand themselves. But before I give you the 3 words, you need to know one critical truth. Women don't fall for words, they fall for emotions. Think about it. Have you ever seen a woman obsess over a guy who, by all logical standards, isn't the best option? He's not the richest, not the best looking, not even the nicest. But still, she can't stop thinking about him. She waits for his texts. She smiles when his name pops up. She feels something for him that no other guy can make her feel. That's because attraction isn't a choice. It's an emotional reaction. And here's the mistake most guys make. They try to convince a woman to like them. They show off their job, their car, their sense of humor, thinking that if they just prove they're good enough, she'll fall. But that's not how attraction works. You don't convince her with facts. You trigger emotions she can't control. And that's exactly what these 3 words do, but only when said in the right way. Because if you say them too soon, they lose their power. If you say them without the right tone, the right timing, the right energy, they mean nothing. This is why most guys fail. They think just saying the right thing is enough. But the men women chase, the ones they never forget, they understand that words are only the key. The real magic is in the emotions those words unlock. So before I tell you the 3 words, you need to understand something called emotional contrast. See, a woman's mind is like a roller coaster. It craves highs and lows, excitement and mystery. Ever wonder why women lose interest in guys who are too predictable? It's because their emotions flatline. No excitement, no tension, no mystery. But when you create emotional contrast, when she doesn't always know what's coming next, when she feels that rush of excitement, that spark of curiosity, she can't help but be drawn to you. And these three words? They work because they create that exact emotional reaction. But before I reveal them, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the men women desire the most are the ones who don't give them everything right away? There's a reason for that. And once you understand it, you'll never struggle with attraction again. Let's break it down. Stop for a second and think. Have you ever said something to a woman thinking it would impress her, but instead it backfired? Maybe you complimented her too much and she started pulling away. Maybe you told her how much you liked her, expecting her to be happy, but instead she seemed less interested. Why does this happen? Why do women seem to lose attraction the moment they realize they have you? It's because attraction isn't logical. It's psychological. And if you don't know how to tap into it, you'll always be one step behind. But that ends today, because what I'm about to reveal will flip the entire game in your favor. Those three words? They're not what you think. Most men assume the magic words are, I love you. But that's where they fail, because women don't fall for words. They fall for the meaning behind them. And if those words don't spark an emotional reaction, they're just noise. Think about it. Have you ever heard a woman say she just wasn't feeling it with a guy? That's because he made the mistake of thinking attraction is about saying the right things. But the truth? It's about making her feel something she's never felt before. That's why some men can say the simplest things and women hang onto their every word, while other guys say the most romantic, heartfelt things and get ignored. The difference? It's not about what they say. It's about how they say it. So before I give you these three words, you need to understand one crucial thing. If you say them the way most guys would, they won't work. But if you say them in the right moment, with the right energy, in the right way, they'll create an emotional spike so powerful that she won't be able to forget you. And once that happens, she'll start chasing you. Because when you know how to trigger the right emotions, you don't have to convince her to like you. She'll feel it so deeply, she won't even know why. And that's when you truly understand the power of attraction. But before I reveal the words, let me ask you, do you want to know why the men who get chased never have to chase? The answer is simpler than you think. Let's break it down. Imagine this. You're texting a woman, things seem to be going well, and then boom, she suddenly takes hours to reply. Her energy shifts. She's no longer as excited as she was before. What happened? You replay every message in your head, wondering where you went wrong. But here's what most men don't realize. You didn't say the wrong thing. You said the wrong way. See, attraction isn't about the words themselves. It's about the emotions those words trigger. That's why some men can say the simplest things and women become obsessed, while other guys say all the right things and get left on read. The difference? It's not about logic, it's about psychology. Women are wired to feel first and think later. If your words don't create an emotional reaction, they'll be forgotten instantly. That's why telling a woman how much you like her too soon can actually push her away. It's not because she doesn't like compliments. It's because compliments that aren't earned feel cheap. A woman wants to feel like she's won you over, like she's earned your attention. If you give it too easily, it loses value. And that's where most men fail. But the ones who succeed, they understand a simple truth. The less you give, the more she wants. That's why men who don't chase are the ones who get chased. Because women don't fall for men who are always available. They fall for men who make them feel something they can't ignore. And the three words I'm about to reveal, they do exactly that. They create curiosity. They create mystery. They trigger an emotional response so powerful that she won't be able to stop thinking about you. But before I tell you, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some men never struggle with women? It's not about looks. It's not about money. It's about something deeper. And once you understand it, you'll never see attraction the same way again. All right, you've waited long enough. The 3 words, the secret phrase that will ignite a woman's emotions, make her heart race, and trigger a deep psychological bond unlike anything she's felt before. But before I reveal them, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how women get obsessed with certain men, even when those men aren't particularly rich, good-looking, or special? Maybe you've seen a woman cry over a guy who treated her badly or chase after a man who barely gives her attention. And meanwhile, the men who are kind, available, and always there for her, she ignores them. Why? Because attraction isn't about what makes sense, it's about what makes her feel something. And the men who understand this effortlessly pull women toward them, without even trying. So, how do you tap into this same power? It starts with shifting how she sees you. Most guys approach women like they're trying to win her over. But the men women actually obsess over, they make her feel like she has to win them over. That's the mindset shift that changes everything. And when you say these 3 words in the right way, you flip the script. She stops seeing you as just another guy and starts seeing you as a challenge, a mystery, someone she needs to figure out. So what are words? Simple. I don't know. That's right. When a woman asks if you like her, if you're into her, if you want something serious, don't be predictable. Don't give her the same answer every other guy would. Say it with a smirk. Say it playfully. Say it in a way that keeps her guessing. Because the second she's uncertain about how you feel, she starts thinking about you nonstop. And that is how you make her fall. Not with money, looks, or fancy words, but by being the one guy she can't figure out. Now, if you want to take this to the next level, there's an entire science behind making women crave your presence. Want to know more? Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll break it down in the next one. Stay sharp, stay unpredictable, and let them chase.